Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at Etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Bulldog Winch double cylinder air compressor. Now this is going to be a great addition to any kind of vehicle or situation where you want to have a very fast filling cylinder or a fast filling air tank. If you need a lot of air quickly, this is going to have a dual output, so we'll be able to fill our tank as quickly as we need it to. It has a 4.2 maximum airflow, that's 4.2 cubic feet per minute, or CFM. This is going to work out really well for any kind of onboard system where you have a tank to fill and you don't want to have to wait around for that to fill back up as you're using it. It does work up to 200 psi, so that's a pretty high pressure rating. A lot of them are going to be about half that, or at least 150 psi, so definitely a heavy duty compressor. Should work out for just about any application that you might have out there, whether you are a person who likes to go off-road and maybe deflate your tires a little bit so that you can get better grip going rock crawling, and then you need to air them back up to get back on the highway. You won't have to worry about waiting for that tank to fill so you can get back on the road. It comes with everything you see laid out here, so we'll get our actual compressor with the two steel braided hoses. These are going to have a 3/8 inch fitting on the end, so it'll work for going straight into a 3/8 inch fitting on a tank. It is a swivel fitting, so you shouldn't have too much issue getting that tightened in there with trying to get the hose routed around. You should just be able to swivel it into place without any issues. It also comes with two filters for the intake or the inlet of your air. These also have a 3/8 inch fitting, so they're going to go actually right into either end of the compressor. There's going to be a 3/8 inch threaded hole on either side, and you can just thread these in there to filter out any dirt or debris from getting into the compressor and causing any issues. Now, if you wanted to, you could get an additional hose to run from the compressor to those air fittings and route them somewhere else, but typically you're going to want to put this somewhere that's going to be kind of out of the way of any water or debris. The compressor itself is rated as it has an IP rating of IP67, so that means that it's impervious to dust and also submersible up to 1 meter, or about 3 feet, in water without any issues arising. So it doesn't have to be mounted away from water for the compressor itself to function, but with those air fittings or the filters just going in the sides, probably not a bad idea to place it somewhere kind of out of the way. Somewhere maybe behind a crossmember on your truck, or somewhere just kind of high up on the frame, and up and out of the way of any kind of dirt and debris getting splashed up from your tires. The wiring coming off of this is going to be a Hardwire kit, so we'll have our ground connection with that ring terminal on the black wire. Power is going to go to that thicker red wire, and then it also has a yellow wire, so you can have a switch in here to control it or turn it on and off, or put a sensor on that. That runs into a relay. This is going to be a an 80 amp relay, and this works with 12 volt DC power. So the amperage that comes out of this is going to be 45 amps. Again, the airflow is going to be 4.2 CFM, or 4.2 cubic feet per meter, or cubic feet per minute. And that's pretty much all there is to the kit itself. If you notice on the feet for this, or where it actually mounts up, it's going to have these rubber isolators that helps to reduce the vibrations that this takes in from the road. So it shouldn't have any issues with kind of vibrating itself loose or anything like that. It does not come with any mounting hardware, so you will have to pick that up on your own. And if you need any other adapters or anything to get it mounted up, you can find those here at Etrailer.com, along with a lot of other accessories like those air tanks and things like that. As far as measurements, I'll give you a few here. So side to side, it's about 13 inches long. With those filters in place, it'd probably be a little bit wider. Each of those filters is about 1.25 inches, so about 2.5 inches, about 15.5 inches total with those air filters in place. The height is about 7 inches roughly. And then the width side to side, about 3.5 inches. But that's going to do it for our look at the Bulldog Winch double cylinder air compressor. Again, we have a lot of options here at Etrailer.com to solve any issues that you might have out on the road. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.